Hi mate, welcome to Technemia. A lot of people get confused about CMD, PowerShell and Windows Terminal. They all look the same but work very differently. I'm making this video to help you clearly understand the differences and show you how to run some basic but useful commands in each one. CMD or command prompt is the classic Windows command line interface. While it is considered somewhat old-fashioned, but it remains valuable for basic troubleshooting and performing tasks quickly. We can open CMD by pressing Windows plus R key, then type CMD. If you want to open CMD as administrator or in elevated permission, you can press Windows plus R key, then type CMD, then press Ctrl, Shift and Enter. It will ask you an UAC window to run the command prompt as an administrator. You can use ping command to check network connectivity. Typing ping followed by an IP address or a domain name will send a request and return a response if the destination is reachable. For instance, we can type ping to www.google.com. Here you can see a response from Google server. We can type ipconfig to get and fetch the details about IP configuration. We can type dir to list all files and folders in the current working directory. We can type cls to clear the screen. While these commands are useful for day-to-day tasks, CMD is limited when it is come to modern scripting or automation support. Next is PowerShell. As the name says, it is much more powerful than CMD and built for automation with ops. We can open PowerShell by pressing Windows R key, then type PowerShell. I will run PowerShell as an administrator here. For that, you can press Ctrl, Shift and Enter. Now we have an opened PowerShell window as an administrator. We can fetch all the services using the command get service. It will list you all the services in this PC. But if I want the services only that is running in this PC that I can get by using some filters, applying where an object another command which will filter the status only equal to running. Here you can see I have now only the running services in this PC. As I mentioned earlier, this works with object, not just plain text, which means you can build scripts, manage remote systems and even automate cloud services like Azure. Terminal. Windows Terminal is a beautiful flexible app that brings all your command line tools together in one place. Windows Terminal comes pre-installed on Windows 11, but if you are using Windows 10, you will need to install it manually. Keep in mind, support for Windows 10 ends on October 14, 2025. Here I can use PowerShell in one tab and CMD in another. And I can run Azure Cloud Shell or Windows System for Linux easily. All of the commands and commandlets work like in a CMD and PowerShell. Actually, they are running a session of CMD or shell. With all of the above, Windows Terminal is packed with cool features. This is what's new. You can press Alt, Shift and T to split the terminal screen side by side. Press Windows and backtick key, then the terminal will be popped up from the top. Like this. You can customize phone's background image and color scheme by clicking on your drop down menu and making all the changes you need.